we haven't processed all of our trauma and all of our things.
Yeah, I'm going down to an event today down in West London, and it's been hosted by an outfit called the Lagos Collective. They've brought over a South African house DJ, deep house DJ called Lazarusman. I had to listen to Lazarusman on Spotify. It's spoken word, like him, it's kind of like his poetry, sort of words of wisdom, if you like, you know, his kind of view on life and some sort of philosophical takes. And then kind of underneath that is his really kind of meditative, sort of deep house rhythms and sounds, kind of fused with a little bit of sort of Afro, which is great. I'm really looking forward to it. I had an opportunity to put it into ISO 1 and kind of put my thoughts and kind of feelings about it in there and my initial responses. My question is actually about the sort of the lyrics and the sort of poetry that you're talking about. And also how that kind of relates to that, you know, the sort of deep meditative nature of house music, and how you kind of use that to process emotion, trauma, and all of that sort of thing.
Yeah, those things were they were important in the music, because also you must understand, we came out of the hangover of apartheid. You know, we came out of that, and people didn't know what to do or what to expect from themselves, right? But then the follow-up of that is this immediate fervor of celebration. You know, we're free. You know, we can do all of these things and we can go to all these places, but we haven't processed all of our trauma and all of our things. So the music, in a sense, became a platform for that. You know, and it's interesting because even in the songs where guys are talking about enjoyment and having a good time, they're still alluding to their dark times and the things that they've gone through in order to get to the experiences that they have right now. So, and Kwaito did that for a minute and balanced that thing quite amazingly, and even showed me from a perspective that people can dance to your pain. You know, as dark as that kind of sounds in some ways, because there's a relatability that happens into that. And then after that, when you borrow that and you add it into the music, it becomes, and you add it to the dance music, it adds another layer to that music as well. So yes, the contemplative part is also really big. For example, we spoke about Memories and how that was a big track for playing at a funeral. Like we used to, every funeral had an after tears, you know? We used to bury the person and then have a fat Joel after. You know, where songs like that really played to celebrate the life of that person. And Memories was always one of the songs that played because, you know, that's how we remembered you, in the somber, wonderful track that we listened to then, but if we played at the club, we danced to as well.
Yeah,
you know, so there's a strong connection there.
Yeah. Well, it was really great. I really enjoyed that event. Yeah, it was really, really interesting. It was more than I expected, actually. It was like a full kind of deep dive into the origins of deep house in South Africa, you know, kind of starting in the 90s, basically, kind of going out of the apartheid era, and kind of all the way through. Lazarusman was great. I mean, his style is like a mixture of spoken word, and then sort of deep house, you know, kind of sort of verging into techno kind of sounds a little bit. Really, really good. I really enjoyed it. The actual listening lounge itself was like super luxurious. You know, I mean, really nice environment, kind of with sofas and stuff like that. You could really kind of be comfortable, and obviously the sound itself was amazing. He took us right through, you know, I mean, like he didn't play much of his own music actually, and people did ask me about that. But I think he was really focused on telling the story of deep house in South Africa and its evolution and kind of who the key players were and all of that. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Basically, it was super relaxing. You know, I mean, we got opportunities to ask some questions at the end. I thought his answer to my question was brilliant, actually, really insightful, and quite a tricky question to answer as well. So I really appreciate that, and that he took the time to answer in the way that he did. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was a